You may wonder why I'm covering cluster B personality disorders. The reason why is because when we know the traits of people who have severe and pervasive impairment in their lives and their relationships, then you can have a heads up and determine whether you want to engage, get in a relationship, date, or marry these types of people, because they're going to be very challenging and problematic. So when you get information ahead of time, you could change the course of your life by not going down the road that will cause you trouble and regret and misery. Let's read personality disorder for borderline. A pervasive pattern of instability of interpersonal relationships, self-image, and affects. These are the type of people who have strained relationships and chaotic relationships. Sound like anybody you know? And marked impulsivity, beginning at early adulthood and present in a variety of contexts. And they have to meet 5 or more of the following: frantic efforts to avoid real or imagined abandonment, a pattern of unstable and intense interpersonal relationships. I know people who are always in constant chaos. They create chaos. They live in chaos. So when you know these traits, you can give yourself early clues to determine the best decisions for you to engage or not to engage. Number 3, identity disturbance, markedly and persistently unstable self-image and sense of self. Number 4, impulsivity in at least 2 or more areas that involve self-harm, spending, sex, substance abuse, reckless driving, binge eating, but they do not include suicidal or self-mutilating behavior covered in criterion 5. Reoccurrent suicidal behavior, gestures, or threats, and self-mutilating behavior. And then 6, affective instability due to a marked reactivity of mood. So intense dysphoria, irritability, anxiety, usually lasting a few hours and rarely more than a few days. Moving on to 7, chronic feelings of emptiness. 8, inappropriate intense anger or difficulty controlling their anger, always whipped up in anger and irritability and impulsivity. Number 9, transient stress-related paranoid ideation or severe dissociative symptoms. So those are the 9 criteria of borderline personality disorder. They have to meet 5 or more. When you see people who are in constant chaos, then you have to consider whether or not you want to continue to associate or deal with or go in business with that type of person. Contact Janette Ghedotte of Accurate Body Language for training and consultation so you can spot the lies, get to the truth, and avoid costly mistakes. From head to toes, the body always shows the truth.